Yo, this is your boy VG07TV, and in this video, man, I'm gonna talk a little bit about Planned Parenthood, and because I feel like one of my biggest missions here on this earth, really, to be completely honest, is to protect these children, man, and protect our babies, man, protect our future, and one of the things that hurts our future is Planned Parenthood. I'm openly big time pro life, man, and I haven't been this way for long, but I'm definitely pro life now, man, and please, anybody listening, please have an open mind. And also, please, if you've had an abortion, or you know somebody that does, don't take this personally. Don't take it as a shot at you, and just take it as a chance to just kind of reflect, because a lot of times, a lot of this stuff we just didn't know, we just didn't understand, and that's a part of this game that they play with us. So I just want you guys to listen to a few quotes from the founder of Planned Parenthood, Margaret Sanger. And if you haven't heard these quotes, if you haven't done any research on Margaret Sanger, I highly encourage you to go do so, man. And then also I'll have some different links and stuff on my blog site, vg07tv.com, so you can see the links for yourself, the references, everything, videos. So make sure you go check that out as well. But check this out. So this is the first quote. I think the greatest sin in the world is bringing children into the world that have no chance in the world to be a human being practically. Delinquents, prisoners, all sorts of things. Just marked when they're born. That to me is the greatest sin that people can commit. This was an interview with journalist Mike Wallace, which there is a video for in 1957. And if you're unsure who she's talking about, this goes back a little bit before that. We should hire 3 or 4 colored ministers, preferably with social service backgrounds with engaging personalities. The most successful educational approach to the Negro is through a religious appeal. We don't want the word to go out that we want to exterminate the Negro population. This was in December 19th, 1939, in a letter to Dr. Clarence Gamble. So this is the young lady who started Planned Parenthood, who founded it. And if you ever want to know a lot more information on that, go look up the history of eugenics and look at it and take a look at it and let me know what you find. Like I said, do the research for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Do the research for yourself. And just how this plays back into politics, and of course it does, because the Planned Parenthood is a government organization, man. And the thing about it is, see, the 3 big arguments that I get from people with Planned Parenthood are these 3 things. That one, it's a woman's choice, that it's her body, and she should have the right to do with what she wants. While I, agree with that to an extent. But what we've been where we've been misled at is, see, once that child is conceived, that child has a consciousness. That child is aware that it is alive once it's conceived. And that's scientifically proven. You can go look it up. Trust me, I have done the research. That child recognizes that it's there. It's somewhere. Even if it doesn't recognize where it's at or whatever it is. But see, and I can get into that a lot more scientifically, but please go do your own research on that. Once that child is conceived, it has consciousness. So it is alive. So at that point, is it really just your body you're dealing with at that point? Because you're dealing with a whole nother life, man. You're dealing with a whole nother life. And, and at that point, see, it's not fair to that child to not give that child a chance. And we got to protect these children, man. That is the future of everything in this country, is the children, man. So we have to protect these children. Please. And like I said, man, don't take it personally if you had an abortion, because a lot of women, they get very defensive about this subject because they've either been there, they know people who had, and it's a very personal subject to them. And I understand that. But look, see, here's another little Albert Einstein quote I like to throw out from time to time. So, you learn from the past, you live for today, and you hope for tomorrow. Just learn from the past, learn now, understand what's happened. Understand what's been happening, and try to do better for the future. That's all we can do. That's what we need to do in life, man. That will help us. That personal accountability will help us get everywhere we want to go. So, just to expand on this topic a little bit, seeing people will say, the second big argument I get is that, well, Planned Parenthood actually does a lot of good now. Well, I can't say that when they're out here, they're killing babies, man. Abortions are the leading cause of death amongst black Americans. And we didn't know that. You didn't know that because nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it. As far as documented abortions go, according to statistics in 2012, 2016, 2012 something else, but 2016, 35% of babies being aborted are black, and those are only the reported. You know, of all abortions, while black females make up only 6% of the population, they make up for 35% of the abortions happening. That's something that needs to be addressed, man. We can't keep killing our babies. You can't keep killing the babies. And listen, and this is the thing. I'm talking to the black women, but this is for everybody. For everybody, we got to stop killing our babies. We gotta give them a chance. You know, and I understand that. Like the third thing I get is that they can't afford to take care of the baby. Why bring that child into a world if it's going to be born into a world into poverty, or you're not ready to raise it or whatever? Listen, give that child a chance. And I can tell you, listen, one of the biggest things I noticed, I'm a 10-year veteran. I've been a single dad for 5 years. I can tell you that it's not as expensive as you think to raise a child. You know, especially, you know, you will have help. You will have a support system. If you don't, you know, like, reach out to me in my consultant service. I'll find you some help. Shoot, I'll help some people if I can. Shoot, I surely will. I'll be there. I can at least offer my experiences and my message, and then hopefully I can pull through for some people and help some people. But you know, you got to give that child a chance. Even if you give it up for adoption, give it a chance to do something. Give that child a chance. Every child deserves a chance. Everyone deserves a chance. Every child deserves a chance. And like, and the thing about it, then you'll have people say, oh, well, you know, they don't target, you know, it's just for anybody. You know, everybody has abortions. Yes, they do. Everybody does have abortions. That's what I'm saying. Nobody needs to be having abortions unless, you know, of course, there's always an exception to every rule. You know, there's some different complications that maybe, you know, we have to do what we have to do. But for the most case, you know, we've turned abortion into birth control. We've sterilized people. We don't realize that there has been a mass sterilization going on as well, and that's well, not all through, but mostly through Planned Parenthood, and this is all designed to be this way. According to Protecting Black Life, and this is the 2012 study, 79% of Planned Parenthood abortion clinics were within walking distance to minority neighborhoods, so mostly black and Hispanic communities. And then this is another one. This is just crazy. They built 25 mega abortion centers since 2004, over 10,000 square feet, in order to optimize the business, in order to optimize the abortion business, because it is a business. And I don't know if you've seen what's been going on in the news lately, but do a little research. You'll see where Planned Parenthood is being investigated for selling aborted baby parts, man. Like you have to understand, this is against the natural order of the world. This is against natural law. This is against the way that things should be. And we need to, you know, hold ourselves accountable as a community and move forward from this. This is something that we need to address and move forward from this, because once we have the knowledge, we can do better. Once we have the knowledge, we are no longer ignorant. You know, that's the game they played with us. They haven't given us the knowledge, and they make us ignorant on purpose, man. We got to break out of that, man. We have to break out of that. And see, and let me tell you just a little bit about how this plays back into this whole liberal platform, this whole politically correct liberal platform of this world we live in. Let me tell you something. This is a quote from a lot of people's favorite candidate, Hillary Clinton, saying, in 2009, she was awarded the Planned Parenthood Federation of America Award for her work in continuing women's human rights. So she said she admired, this is her quote, "I admire Margaret Sanger enormously. Her courage, her tenacity, her vision." I was going to give you more of that quote, but that should tell you everything you need to know right there. You know, and they tell us everybody else is racist, everybody else is this, everybody else is that. Look, we have to look past that, because, listen, that's all a part of the plan. That's all a part of the trick. We have to look past that in order to see what's best for ourselves, man. We have to stop letting these people make these decisions for us. We have to start thinking for ourselves. Think for yourself. Don't even allow me to make your decision. But if I can help you to at least go do the research, you know, that's all I'm saying is go start doing the research for yourself. Go look into this stuff. Go look into Planned Parenthood. Go look why it started. Go look what they're doing. Go look what's still happening in this world. And you'll start to see, you know, it'll all start to make sense. You'll start to be able to put the picture together for yourself. And like I said, man, it's not about being liberal or conservative. It's not about being Republican or Democrat. It's just about, doing what you feel is best, not based on anybody else's beliefs but your own. And the beliefs we have, well, the beliefs a lot of us have now, whether we realize it or not, we didn't create. See, the reason why I'm going to get a lot of backlash and negative backlash for the videos I'm making is because of this thing called cognitive dissonance. And also, there's another one, I forget what it's called, but cognitive dissonance is pretty much where when people start questioning their own belief system, they automatically get defensive. And I get that all the time, man. I get that when I tell these things to people out in public. And because, man, at this point, man, I'm a walking, talking machine, man. I talk to a lot of people about a lot of things. I really don't talk about Planned Parenthood that much in public. Like, that's a little bit more personal. But I did decide to share on this video today. And, but a lot of people do get that. They do get very defensive when I start talking about some of my different beliefs and things like that, man. I even had a girl that I was talking to. She didn't want to talk to me no more because I supported Donald Trump. And that's a real spill, man. It is deep. So, check this. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. But like I said, man, always do your research, man. Like I said, I have links to the videos in my blog. On my blog page, vg07tv.com. Man, y'all reach out to me, comment, let me know what you think. If you have anything to add on, if you have anything to subtract, whatever you have, hey, man, let's talk about it. We can talk about it, man. Let's be civil. Let's learn from each other and let's grow. Let's really build up and do this thing, man. We have an opportunity here, man. We have an opportunity to finally swing things in the right direction. And once we really do, we'll start to see everything that we want to see in this world, man. Once we start holding ourselves accountable, once we start seeing how personal accountability and personal sovereignty, will really help us, man. We need to get that crutch of government welfare assistance from up under us and that crutch of government help from up under us and realize that it's on us to do what we need to do to survive. So, peace out. Y'all take care. And enjoy the rest of your day, man. But like I said, be easy, take care, peace, and love to everybody, man.